I am a huge fan of Anette Olzon. And if you know who Anette is, she was the second singer for Nightwish. She actually stepped in when Tarja was actually fired from the band. She was a singer before Flora Jensen turned into the goddess that she is. Well, she was a goddess before, but she actually was the second singer of Nightwish in between Tarja and Floor. She had put out a couple new tracks actually the other day. Was it 2 days ago actually? No, 4 days ago. I'm sorry. She put out a song called Parasite, and she put up another one called Sick of You. So I'm going to do two reactions here. One stream really quick because I feel like this. We really do have to give credit where credit's due. Anette sold the most albums of all of the singers of Nightwish. She sold more albums than Tarja did. She sold more albums than Floor did. Isn't that crazy? So I have to give credit to Anette. Gotta play her music. Dead Gardens, one of my favorite songs with Anette as the singer. It is like, whoa. It is one of those songs that you're just like, damn. So I've never seen these before. So I figure why not just get them done in a live reaction. It'll upload later to the channel. So I just think that it's going to be fine. And it's going to be a little bit of cleansing because I had to go on a rant earlier. And, you know, sometimes something has to be said, especially when you're very passionate about a band. You know, you're very passionate, and Anette is no longer in Nightwish, right? But when you're very passionate, you just want to hear more music that's going to soothe the savage beast in all of us. So let's see if we can relate to this one. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button, y'all. If you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell so you're notified when I'm live or I drop a new video like this. Speaking of likes, make sure you guys smack that like button like it owes you some money. All right, Parasite. I think the name says it all. My Lord. All right, Anette. This was dropped, like I said, on the 21st of July. So let me make sure I'm right, because I don't like to be... Okay, I'm sorry. June. It was dropped the 21st of June. So these songs are a month apart. And this is Parasite. Damn. Heavier. Annette's new music is a lot heavier than Nightwish. This is what I love about the three singers. Each of them are individuals. They're different in their own way. Now, Tarja's the more operatic, classical singer, and Flora's the more symphonic metal singer. And this is deep right here. She's calling some people out right now, right? It's always good to call people out. You feel a lot better when you do. I think she's right. How can you not see it? It's right there in front of your eyes, like the lies. She's sick of it. And I feel like doing Parasite and Sick of You together, back to back, is going to shed a lot of light on how Anette feels. And I love the way she is like broadcasting how she feels. She's like me. Once you got something to say, there's no stopping you. Even if it makes you look like an ass, sometimes at least you're standing up for what you believe in. And she's calling it out. She's calling it out how she sees it. It's the politics and what's going on in the world. The people in the world today are parasitic as they come. It's like, damn, like, don't you see it? Like the division of the world today, it's there. It's real. It's very real. And it's very scary. It's very scary for us who have children who have to grow up in this and around people like that. And you're like, over my dead fucking body, right? That's how I feel. I feel exactly like this. The signs are all there. Open your damn eyes. The world will be so much better place. It would be such a better place if we just call it how it is. That's it. And play our part and fight for what is right. Nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. And I think, Annette I have to pause this real quick because I'm getting the copyright warning. Of course I am. But check this out. She's not afraid to speak her mind. She isn't. She's a very powerful woman, and you could tell by the just grittiness in her voice how she feels like this. You know what? I'm going to say what's on my mind, and you aren't going to stop me. And if I don't do this, I'm going to feel some type of way about myself, like I'm being silenced. That is how it's coming off to me. The parasites of this world, they look for new hosts once they move on from the other host that they had, right? It's parasites all over the world. They're amoebas, though. The parasites are just that. The parasites of the world are just that. They're little tiny microscopic organisms that suck the life force out of others. We don't even need to step on them like a bug. They will eventually, hopefully, you pray that they'll go away on their own. But I feel like this. She is doing the world a bit of good by being as gritty and as talented as she is and not being afraid to speak her mind. Atta girl, Annette. We got the green light. Here we go. Annette looked like somebody, she will punch you in the face if she needs to. Like she is going to hit you in the gut and she's going to make it hurt. She's going to get her point across and there is nothing that you could do to stop her. Oh no, Annette and I have lots in common. Like I'll hit you like a kapow. I'll hit you with the truth. And sometimes, you know what they say, the truth does hurt, but also the truth can be such a beautiful thing. It shall set you free. And all of this bullshit going on in the world right now, the division has got to stop. We stop by one person saying, that's it. We're not going to contribute to that. We're going to stand united instead of divided. But be divided with the people of the parasites of the world. Cut the parasites out of your life. And your life will be such a better place. But sometimes they will pop up. I got to tell you that. They will pop up. Exterminate them, motherfuckers. Like Krista said, fumigate them.
The signs were there to see it. Open your eyes, time to take five. Push the evil out of sight. Take off the lights and leave it without. Those not arise, terminate the parasite. Open your eyes, time to take five. Push the evil out of sight. Take off the lights and leave it without. Those not arise, terminate the parasite.
Yes, baby girl. So awesome. Look at her. Look at her. All happy. Look at her. Now, when I see Annette, I see this beautiful woman who's strong. And when I see her, it immediately brings me back to the first time I seen Story Time with her and Nightwish. I was like, damn, this is like the evil witch, because she was dressed up like the evil witch and everything, and they told the story with story time. What a great song, what a great video, very theatrical. It got you really emotionally invested, and here she's talking about real life issues, and we need to stop. We need to open our eyes. We need to stop this madness, right? Sometimes, though, like I said, it does rear its ugly head, and you gotta fucking say it. You gotta say what's on your mind. If you don't, you feel like you're gonna explode. You're like, oh my God. But we all have to say this. We're not going to play a part in that. We're going to stand united. Fuck that division shit. Fuck that division shit. All right, so now, July 19th, she came out with a song as well, and it's called Sick of You. I can't wait to hear this, because once upon a time ago, I heard a song by Guar, and it's a band from Richmond, Virginia. They're dressed up like these evil space aliens and all kinds of cool stage props and stuff like that. And they had a song on Scumdogs of the Universe, and it was called Sick of You. What a great song. You play that to somebody who you're sick of. You're like, I'm just so sick of you. I wish you would just go away. Anette Olzon come up with a song called Sick of You, and I haven't heard it yet. Like I said, I haven't heard it yet, but we're about to hear it right now, and I can't wait. She's so pretty. Oh, get out of here. Hold on a second. Hold that thought, because we got the copyright warning again. I don't foresee, it is what it is. We just talk about it. Have you ever been sick of somebody and you're just like, God damn, I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you. I'm sick of seeing your face. I'm sick of having your presence around me, right? Sometimes, though, like I was taught for many years to shut my mouth, don't say nothing. What did my mom always say? If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. But sometimes people push you to the breaking point, and you're like, you know what? I'm so sick of you. I wish you would just go away. Or like your friends are acting a fool, and you're just like, damn, or they're drinking too much, and you feel genuinely concerned about their health, and you're like, dude, you gotta stop. It's about calling people out. I for one don't like to sit there and not say anything when somebody's acting up or doing something that is it's bad. It's bad. I don't like to sit there and say nothing about it. I have to get it out. I have to get it off my chest. It's like a burning desire. Like it's almost like not all superheroes wear capes, but I'm going to be the deliverer of truth today. Yeah, just like that. All right, you guys, we got that green light, so we're going to play Sick of You. I can't wait to hear what she's got to say. It's probably going to be, I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, but I haven't. Hold on, let me rewind it just a little bit.
Think of you, broke me of my love for you. Claim me, took the life I knew over you, just like a puppet on a string.
I think we've all had them toxic relationships. We could all say it's pretty safe to say that we have. When you cut those puppet strings, oh, you're going to feel liberated. You're going to feel liberated when you just dismiss all of that. You get those toxic people out of your life. Those puppet strings are cut and you are free to be your own person again. Oh my God. It's like winning the fucking lottery.
Victim of it all, I don't really care. Your cross is yours to bear. Fooled me once, fooled me twice, third time's the charm. Game, set, match to me. I'll crush you just like a flea. I win, you lose.
Were we just talking about that? Like parasites, exactly. Somebody's going to play the victim, especially if they're the person that is pinning all of these people around you. And you're standing there like, what the fuck did I do? What did I do to deserve this shit? You can't put up with that. You can't put up that. I love how strong she is today. She's bringing it out. This is her own music. I love it. I love it. I love it. Strength. People think, I'm not saying this to hurt anybody's feelings, but a lot of the times women are looked at like we are not strong. We are not our own individuals. We can't say what's on our mind because it doesn't matter, right? We're supposed to be this soft, innocent creature that you can do whatever you want to and talk to however you see fit. No, no, because you'll run into a woman like Annette here or like me, and I'm going to tell you about yourself. I love it. I love this because she's like, dude, quit playing the victim. We all know. We all know. I'm sick of you.
Just like a flea, I win, you lose. Blame me, shame me, all the abuse. No more, you're gone now. I'm leaving. Sick of you. Broke me, used my love for you. Claim me, took the life I knew over you. Just like a puppet on a string. Hate you, fool. I hate you, I can't look at you. My scars will heal, I will get through without you. No longer my pride, but you're my king.
Oh my God, Annette, you too? I have a voodoo doll myself. Oh my God, if you notice, it's right in the dick. Just saying. Look, I love it how she's like, I'm done with the abuse. I can't stand to look at you. You turn my stomach. You will never, ever be my king again. Ew, ew, ew. Goodbye. I love it. I love how passionate she is. And you know, when you are a victim of abuse, all you want is that day to say what you've been wanting to say for a very long time. And sometimes you reach that breaking point and you snap the fuck out. And you know what? It feels so liberating. You feel so much better. I'm telling you. If you don't have that chance, if you have no means to get closure, get a hold of me. I'll pretend. I'll role play with you. I'll let you get that closure. You can scream at me. You can call me every name in the book. As long, look, you will feel like you're on top of the world. When you're silenced for so long and you're abused so long, you're owed that. And you know what? The person that abused you should expect that of you. They should expect you to come at them full speed ahead like a steam locomotive. What do they expect? All of those years of abuse, what the fuck did they expect to happen? Oh, it's okay. Nope. Fuck that. I'm going to be the first person to tell you, oh, no, no, no. Get it out. Say whatever you need to because you need that liberation sometimes.
Pack your bags and go. Control is lost, long ago.
Yes!
Everyone will know.
Sure will.
The way you've been all alone. I win, you lose. Blame me, shame me, all the abuse. No more, you're gone now. I'm leaving. Sick of you. Broke me, used my love for you. Claim me, took the life I knew. Owned by you. Just like a puppet on a string. Hate you, fool.
I like how she's talking about that. She's talking about, look, man, I gave you everything and you treated me like this. I hate you. You're a fool. That's okay. Because when you are in a toxic relationship and you give your all and you don't get that back, you're like, what the hell is going on here? But you have to, you're ingrained and you're taught for so long that, you know, it isn't what it is. There's gaslighting, there's manipulation, there's lies on top of lies on top of lies. And you sometimes believe that. You have your blinders on. And everybody around you is going, hey, silly, hello, over here. And you're like, what? What? You can't see them because the red flags are smacking you in the face. Eventually, they're going to be found out for who they are. And you're going to see those red flags eventually. It's going to be lined up like a boulevard of flags. And you're going to be like, well, damn. And it's okay to turn that love that you once had into a hatred, because you know what? That keeps you from letting your guard down and letting people like that back into your life. You got to move on from people like that. And you know what? Arrivederci, see you, bye. But also, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and chastised into thinking that your voice doesn't matter, because it does.
I hate you, I can't look at you. My scars will heal, I will get through. Without you, no longer my piper, nor my king.
That just went there. The only thing broken about you is the love that you once had for that person. Don't think about those good memories. Those were fake. They don't exist. Do not think about those good memories. Remember all of the bad memories. Therefore, all of the lies that you told, you'll see right through them, and it'll all get pieced together. And what's so good about like surviving a toxic relationship, what's so great about it, you're going to see that coming a mile away. But what you should and never do is take what was done onto you and bring that into your new relationship, because not all people are going to be like that. And for a long time, it took for me to realize that not all people are toxic and narcissists and liars and manipulators and cheaters. And, not all people are like that. So you can't carry the trauma from one toxic relationship into the new one, because you never know. You never know. That new relationship very well may be the one that you are perfectly in love with. Nothing ever bad is going to happen. Don't leave that juju. Don't bring it into the relationship. Leave that at the door. But like I said before, do not be scared to tell somebody how you feel. And if you can't, my ears are always open. My door is always open for people. If you need to do that and get some closure, hit me up. We'll do a role play, and then we'll have a good laugh afterwards. I love this. I love how gritty she is. I love how heavy it is. This is like Anette at her best. I think this is because she has her own creativity. She has the freedom to be as creative as she wants. So this is Anette, man. She's bringing us some pretty like stuff that we want to, or we always wanted to say, or we want to say currently. Like, this is perfect because she has no boundaries whatsoever. And it's good when we let our inhibitions down a little bit and we open up those boundaries and we say what's on our mind. It feels really liberating. It really does. You feel like 1,000 pounds are lifted off your shoulder. For real. I can't wait to do Sweet Mystery. That was badass. Now that is Anette really like, okay, She had no boundaries. She has no control. Nobody's controlling Anette what she has to say. Oh, you can tell Anette was burned, or she's making it. I don't know. I don't know what happened in her personal life. But sometimes, see, as musicians, they have that creativity to make a song out of it, like the poet and the pendulum. Tomas did that, so he didn't do it in real life. So many of us thought that and have wanted to do that, to take our own life. And we thankfully the people that have survived that, we didn't do that. The poet and the pendulum is extremely important to me for that reason right there. I'm really glad that he didn't do that. I cannot watch that song without losing it, because I put myself with him as what he went through at that time. And the eulogy, I picture it, my mom and dad reading mine. So I lose it every time. It's a sad song, but you're almost happy that he wrote that instead of doing that in real life. But Anette being on her own and bringing us music like this is relatable. This is relatable to almost all of us have been burned by somebody in our lifetime. What sucks is when you're burned. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. When somebody burns you, don't make it your life's mission to burn somebody else because you feel like somebody treated you poorly. I've been treated devastatingly poorly, but you will never see me go out and deliberately hurt somebody because I want to make myself feel better about being hurt. That right there is parasitic. That's looking for a new host to inflict harm upon. So I'm glad she wrote these songs because I needed them today, especially. Because The End of Innocence, that was a really good stream. And I talked about the poet a lot in that stream. And when the Denver debacle, when I seen that, I was like, oh my God, like Anette had the flu, and it almost makes me look at Floor like she is this superhero, because look at her. On so many occasions, she did not feel good, but she performed anyways. Anette must have been really, really sick that day. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to judge her. I'm just not. I'm not going to blast her. I'm not going to judge her either, because I wasn't there. I'm not in her shoes. And I tend to put myself in other people's shoes. But I don't stand for no bullshit either. I don't. I put up with too much bullshit for too long to ever do that again. It ain't happening. Sorry. Not sorry. But what I liked about her song, Parasite, is she's bringing awareness as to the cover-ups, the division, everything going on around the world, the injustices that are going on. She's like, wake up, come on, get with the program. Great song. Those people that prey on us, who prey and feed into the racial division, the mainstream media, the politics, they don't care about you or I. They don't care about, all they care about is dividing us even more. Those are parasites. The narcissistic people in our life, parasites. People, I can't even, look, I have seen people mistreat people and strangers, and I have to say something about it. If I'm out in public and if I see somebody bullying on their loved one, literally the other day I got in my car, okay, and I was waiting for food, and I'm sorry, let me take that back. I was at the emergency room because I sliced my toe open, and I see these couple coming to their car, and he's all huffy puffy, and she gets in the driver's seat of her car, and then he gets in the passenger seat, and he's screaming at her, degrading her, and just screaming at the top of his lungs at her. And she's all like backing down, like, scooching down in her seat. And I got out of my car because they were next to me, and I knocked on the window like, is everything okay here? Because if it's not, I'm going to call the police. And if you don't stop raising your voice at her, we're going to have a problem. So needless to say, everything was cool. He shut up. I drove away. I can't be a bystander like that. If I see something, if it's wrong, I'm going to say something about it. So moving on to Sick of You. Wow. She said it all. We're a puppet sometimes. Sometimes we feel like we're a puppet. Sometimes we can't say anything. We are taught not to. We are told, shut up, don't say nothing, don't expose me for who I am, blah, 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 blah. Let's play along. Da, 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 da. You want to protect people sometimes. Don't ask me why. It just happens. People are shitty in the world. And we just have to get sick of those kind of people. And, you know, it's really best to just cut them out of your life. But sometimes they'll pop up and then you just, you know what? Say what's on your mind. And I did put the offer out there. So the offer is on the table. If you guys want to hit me up on Just Gen Reacts on Facebook, if you have something to say, if you need closure of some sort, tell me what's going on. Tell me what you want to say and to who. And we will play it out like that. And I'll let you just get it out. Because sometimes it feels really good. All right, you guys. That does it for me. My mother is calling me relentlessly. I got to go pick up Roman. So you guys, I am who I am. And I'm not going to change for anything in the world or anybody in the world. I'm a protective mother, and I've been through the fucking ringer, and I won't let it happen again. All right. You guys take care of yourselves, and you fight for what's right. Always. Take care, guys. I love you all, and I will see you guys live on